beats.
Pocket Beats TV, your man DJ AyBee, Dallas, Texas, with my man DJ Kevin Smith.
What's up?
We are hanging out at the Glass Cactus, man. This is your spot, right? This is what you do, right?
This is the spot. This is one of the top 12 clubs in North America, voted by
got
Billboard, and I'm here.
Now, I've been here for a little while, man. You're doing some big things downstairs, man. We're going to get into a little bit about that. But first, I want to start off with a little bit about yourself, man. How did you get into DJing?
Man, you know, I started DJing back in L.A. when I was a kid, and I started by watching Beat Street. You remember that movie, Beat Street? Beat Street, the king of the beat.
Turbo and Ozone, or was that
exactly. DJ King Kong. I remember DJ King Kong.
Right.
And I started scratching that old record, Rocket, by Herbie Hancock. And a friend of mine was way better than me, and everybody laughed at me because I was terrible because I was scratching on Radio Shack turntables, little mini turntables.
That's how we all start out, man.
And I started getting better and better and better. Pretty soon I was good, and then, you know, it just progressed from there.
Now, how long ago was that?
That was in 1985. Man.
Okay.
That was a while ago.
And I wanted to get that on record, man, because what I saw downstairs tonight, in my opinion, you're like at the top of the game. You're doing so many things downstairs right now with the video and remixing of the videos and stuff like that. And we'll talk about a little bit more about that in a minute. But so we had the Glass Cactus. What type of crowd is this here?
You know, early it's kind of an older crowd because, I mean, this is a high-dollar club. So, you know, when the club is making a lot of money, obviously it's older people that are spending it. But later on, you kind of merge the older people with the younger people and get the music to kind of vibe with both.
So that definitely affects the type of music you play.
Oh, definitely.
And so what type of music for this type of crowd are you playing tonight?
You know, I kind of wing it because I kind of look at the crowd and see what they're tapping their toes to, or, you know, clapping their hands to. And it's going to be everything from techno to hip-hop, man. That's one thing I pride myself on is not sticking to one genre of music, because I see a lot of DJs that stick with one thing and that's all they can do, and I don't ever want to be that way.
Okay.
You know?
And you've incorporated something else into your sets, the video, which is, again, in my opinion, is kind of new on the scene, and you've escalated that to another level by remixing your own videos.
Yeah.
So how did you get into that? What was it that pushed you from just playing music and records to get into that? Friends
of mine, DJing in Austin and other places, were doing video, but they were doing it basically just getting videos and playing them. And I've never been about that. You know, I see a lot of DJs that are technology savvy, but not real DJs. And then I see real DJs that have no idea about technology. So I'm trying to merge both, because, you know, you have to be a good DJ. At some point, you're going to have to bring some skill, but you also have to merge technology. Otherwise, you're going to fall behind all the other guys, you know. So what I tried to do was start remixing my own videos to make my own sound and my own vibe in clubs that they can't hear on the radio. They can't hear in another club. They'll never hear unless they hear me. And that just makes me feel better about my own set. You know?
And you said in that last set something about skills. So what type of skills do you think are basic for a DJ, especially coming into a club set like this?
I think the first thing you have to do is you have to have DJed for a while to have an understanding for music. And I think right now there's a lot of DJs out there that are just, they grab something off an iPad or something and they think they're a DJ. And they are, in a sense, in the meaning of the word. But to be a DJ, you kind of have to have studied music. You know, when I'm in my car, I listen to jazz, I listen to rock, I listen to hip-hop, and I remix all of it. You know, I have remixes in there of Led Zeppelin, I have remixes of Fergie. You know, it just, whatever I feel like doing, whatever I think sounds good. So what I tried to do was merge that old music with the new music, and that way you get the whole crowd, whether they're old or new, dancing to your stuff, because they may have an Ice Cube beat in it, but it may be, you know, a Lawrence Welk song, you know, I don't know.
Right. And the thing about that too, in my opinion, is that you're reading the crowd, you're working the crowd. So it's not so much the music you're playing, but you're entertaining the crowd. And with the video and then the type of music that you're playing and what you're doing with the music, you're not just a regular DJ putting on music and playing it. You are entertaining the crowd.
Yeah.
Is that difficult? Can you just take that mentality to any place, or does it take a little while to move in? How do you work that?
You know, as you know, I was DJing weddings in Austin. I've been in radio.
And that's tough.
That's a tough crowd.
That's a tough crowd.
But one thing you have to do at weddings is you have to be able to speak in front of people. And I've also DJed in radio, done mix shows, and I've met DJs that are on the radio that sound fantastic. They're longtime DJs. You put them in front of a crowd, they can't speak in front of people because they're used to being in that booth. So I try to take, and I'm naturally shy by just my own personality.
Whatever.
I really am.
Shy,
no, I mean, not with some liquor in me. You know? but I am shy by my nature. I am kind of shy until I get to know somebody. So it's kind of stepping outside the box to entertain people. So the video tends to help me do that because it gives me another avenue to express without me physically having to do anything other than what I'm good at already, you know. And you obviously feel more comfortable doing things that you're good at already.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I don't know if the viewers can hear what's going on, but right downstairs you got a live band going on now, right?
Yeah.
So how does that add to your set? Live band and the music and the crowd? I mean.
Yeah, I mean, the live band is good. What they do is, you know, they play their music and I don't play what they play and they don't play what I play, and we kind of vibe off each other. Most of the time, some bands don't. Some bands don't want to have anything to do with the DJ. So it's
a cooperation.
It is a collaboration.
In order, again, to entertain the folks, getting that cooperation, that coordination down.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. I mean, you want to collaborate with the band because in some towns, some areas like Texas, you know, they're a live music place, especially Austin is a live music capital. So DJs are secondary, but you go to Europe and DJs are on top. You know, people, they bring the DJ in to promote the band. Here they bring the band in to promote the DJ.
Right.
So, you know, you use that to your advantage. You go in there and you try to shine like the band does or even outshine them sometimes. I mean, it just depends.
So knowing all that, how do you prepare for a set? How do you prepare to come out tonight? Are you working on your mentality like hours before, or do you just come in and you just go?
You know, sometimes I do just go, but when I come here at this club on a Saturday night, I definitely tend to prepare, and I'm not probably a lot of fun to be around during the day, simply because I want to leave here saying, man, I killed it. I don't want to leave here going, man, I just wasted a Saturday night, because you never know who's here. You know, for all I know, David Geffen is down, or I think his name is David Geffen. Guy with Geffen Records is down there. You know what? I don't want to miss that.
Man, DJ AyBee with Pocket Beats.
AyBee is here.
You're
right.
Get you on camera. You know that, right?
And people are gonna be seeing this all over the world.
That's
so
right.
hey, here we are.
That's right. So I like to ask this with all my interviewees: state of music. What do you feel about the state of music? Whether it be hip hop, R&B, pop, EDM. What do you feel is happening right now?
I think music has gone away from buying the CDs to the live show, you know, and the artists seem to be making their money on touring now. And the thing I don't like about music is that it's being funneled by a few companies and a lot of independents aren't getting out there. So I try during my sets to try to play some independent music simply because I want those artists to get recognized. And that's kind of bothersome. And another thing I pride myself on is I try to do things the right way. I don't want to sell out to become big like some people do and some artists have, some DJs have, whatever. So I want to do it the right way, and if I don't make it big, not doing it the right way, then I don't make it. But if I do, I can always look back and not have any regrets.
I like what you said about that, about independent artists or new artists, because that's what Pocket Beats and Pocket Beats TV is all about. It's about the independent artists, it's about the new artists, the people that you're not going to hear on the radio, don't have a record deal. You know, maybe, you know, they're performing at a venue like this on the weekends, but need an outlet. So let's get in touch with those people now, and that's an old skill where artists like that would get in touch with a DJ and say, hey, I got this hot song, can you play it? But it's guys like you and I that are out here willing to do that for them. And that's what we point at.
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, I try to play stuff during the calm periods, like early. I'll play stuff that's independent, and if I see people kind of like it, then I'll weasel it in, you know, during the pumped up times, because then people are like, what is that? And then, you know, 2 weeks later it may be a hit, but they know they heard it first from me. And they also, people get tired of hearing the iTunes playlist over and over again when they go to the clubs, be it 80s music, be it 90s music. They want to hear something different, and that's what I pride myself on.
That's right. That's right. Hey, man, I want to thank you for letting me gig with you tonight, hang out with you tonight.
It's good.
Got a lot of pictures. Everything will be up on the website here in a couple days. Again, I appreciate you. We're going to come back and we're going to do this again, man. I'm going to check in with you. Okay?
2,000 people. We got to go entertain them.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
With him, man. I'm going to have a good time.
Later.
Thank
DJ Kevin Smith. Pocket Beats, out of here.
It is DJ AyBee with Pocket Beats TV. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. That was
Pocket Beats.